Good morning everyone, I hope you're all doing okay. I thought I'd bring you an extra vlog this week. I say that, I have no idea what Sunday's video is going to be. I haven't thought about it at all, but I just felt like doing a little kind of casual vlog this weekend. Times are weird, hey? I said last week that I wasn't going to talk about coronavirus, but wow, so much can change in a week, and I think it's at the point now where it's unavoidable to not talk about. But I'm not going to talk about it lots because I do think that, like me, most of you just kind of are using the internet at the moment as a bit of a break, an escape, because we're having to watch the news every day and it's heavy. So I'm going to try not to talk about it too much, but obviously we are staying in this weekend. For those of you who are from other countries, the UK actually isn't in lockdown. We are social distancing, which I think is actually being slightly interpreted in slightly different ways, definitely amongst my family and friends, which I know from other people as well, causes quite a bit of tension because everyone kind of hears the news and interprets it in a different way, has different opinions. That's the bit I'm struggling with the most, is the kind of conflict it's causing. But for me and Rich personally, that means that we are trying to stay in as much as possible, apart from the odd little walk or visit to shop to get food. So that's kind of our situation. We're on day Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, so like day 3 of self-isolation, kind of. It's been like a bit of an emotional roller coaster for me. Every single day I'm just thinking of people who are in a much worse and much harder situation than I am. You know, people who are working for the NHS, kids who are normally at school because being at home is, I can't even talk about it. There are just so many people that this will affect in such an awful way, and I think about them all the time. But honestly, if I'm really honest, I also have like quite selfish moments, which I think is normal in something that's so huge like this. I have selfish moments where I just start to get upset and think about, you know, in the UK, spring and summer is such a huge deal. We go through this really long winter and we're just holding on for like when spring and summer is going to come. And for me now, knowing that we're only at the beginning of this and I'm not going to get to like do all the lovely things that I was excited to do with my first, you know, my first ever baby, and spring's coming and we had all these like lovely plans and ideas of how the summer would look and feel, and I do have moments where I just kind of get into that headspace and I get upset about it. I think like everyone, I'm having really bad anxiety at the moment, and I know it's anxiety because it is just so up and down. You know, Rich has been working from home and he was sitting upstairs working the other day, and he came downstairs and I was just sobbing, like sitting next to Grace sobbing, and he's like, I've just never seen you like this. And when I'm in that mode, when I'm in that kind of sad mode, I can't get out of it, and I'm just, it's uncontrollable. But then like later that afternoon, even whilst watching the news, even whilst watching something that, you know, you think would make me upset, I could be absolutely fine, and then I can't even imagine feeling like I was feeling earlier in the day. So that's how I know I think it's anxiety, because it's just so extreme and uncontrollable. So that's a bit weird because I haven't, you know, I've had it before, the odd occasion, but not so much like this. And I think everyone is kind of going through the same thing, which is quite comforting, I guess. It's full on, it's weird, it's daunting, it's slightly scary. We're dealing with it. We're all dealing with it in our own like different way. There have definitely been some amazing positives that have come out of this, and all the things that have become available online. You know, people are offering up their skills in whatever way they can. Famous musicians are doing live gigs from their home. You know, gyms are doing home workouts for free, and there's so much going on, and people are really kind of coming together, and there's a really amazing community vibe. So there definitely are some positives. You know, we've been doing like virtual dinner dates with our friends, using that house party app, which is so fun, and that kind of like face-to-face communication is so important to us. I just didn't realise before all of this, a lot of people already spend a lot of time at home. We are the sort of people who are out a lot. In the weekdays I rely a lot on like baby classes, seeing my sisters and their kids, eating out in cafes, and I think Gray really relies on that kind of human stimulation. So that's been like a struggle for me to work out like how to keep her happy. She's been really whingy and crying, which is so sad because she isn't normally, and I know it's because she's just not used to being in that for that long of time. So, and I feel bad that she's like maybe missing out on new experiences and like her firsts and stimulation. She's not napping as well, which I know is because she's not stimulated. So all of those things are hard, but also just like silly things like, you know, on a Friday you have that feeling of like, oh, it's the weekend tomorrow, maybe we'll go like walk around King's Cross, go to a market. This is, our lifestyle is very out, so it's weird to get used to, but it's all for good reason. Like, of course it is. So today is Saturday. Rich has had to just drive Gray to nap because she just wasn't having her morning nap, which is a bit frustrating. I'm getting ready because me and Anna are doing an Instagram live later. We're doing an at home with Lily and Anna, which we thought would be something nice that we can kind of offer as a bit of entertainment on a Saturday when I guess most people probably would have been out and about. I think Londoners especially. Got a spot there, I might have to cover that spot. And I don't really know what else we're going to do. I think we're probably going to go for a little walk. We're still allowed to do that, obviously, keeping like 2 meters distance from anyone else. So we're going to go for a little walk, get some fresh air. Gray didn't go out yesterday, so I want her to have some fresh air today. And yeah, I guess we'll just sit and play with her in between, which is very strange. Make some lunch. I want to do some baking at some point. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow. I guess it's weird because pre-baby, if this were to happen, I would have just kind of got on with work and done like loads more work than normal and come up with loads of cool creative content ideas. But because we've got Gray, like, life doesn't really change. It's just harder because we can't go out with her. I'm not seeing my grandma at the moment. She's 90 and she's self-isolating, and that's really hard because I normally see her twice a week, and taking Gray over to see her just completely brightens her whole week. So it's quite hard not doing that. And FaceTime just isn't really the same for a baby Gray's age. She doesn't really understand it, and then I get guilty thinking that she thinks everyone she knows just lives in a phone. So yeah, I just thought I'd vlog our day at home. Let's stop talking about Corona because it makes us all feel a little bit wobbly. I can see that Rich has pulled up outside but hasn't got out of the car, which means that Gray's probably fallen asleep and now he's just getting a little break where he can sit and check his phone. The weather is a bit nicer today actually, and we're obviously so lucky we have a garden. We haven't done anything to our garden yet, so there's not really much to do or look at out there, but maybe we'll take a little blanket out and sit on the decking. She hasn't actually been out into the garden properly this year because it hasn't been nice enough weather. So basically I'm sending lots of love your way. Whatever your situation might be, that's another thing I've realised. Everyone has different difficulties and a different situation. You know, you might think, oh, people who don't have kids are so lucky, they get to just chill. But then maybe those people aren't getting paid because they can't do their job and they're not getting paid for their job. Or everyone who has a child has different struggles depending on the age of the child. Some people are having to work, but that's putting themselves in risk in a way. Like, literally, let's just all be kind and understanding of each other, because no matter the situation, I'm sure there are some that are worse than others, but everyone has their different kind of struggles. I need to do something to my hair, and then I head downstairs for some breakfast. Gray, did you have a lovely nap? Okay, I've got a bagel with peanut butter for breakfast. Rich, what have you got?
Porridge, chia seeds, peanut butter, and some banana.
Rich always, this is like Rich's specialty, just making everything and mixing it into a bowl. So random.
Thanks.
How are you feeling at the moment?
Me? It's always me.
No, not talking to them.
We're asking them. Yeah, I'm good.
You alright?
Yeah. Taking each day as it comes.
Good plan. Okay, it is 10:30. We've got an hour till Gray's lunch. So we might go for a little wander outside, go for a little walk, get some fresh air. So sunny and nice. Come back, give her lunch, play for a bit, nap. I'll do the Instagram live. Rich has gone to shower, so we're gonna play. She loves this, like anything, a basket with stuff in it, because then she could just take them out. We've got like random measuring spoons, a ribbon, some teething toys, a ball. Do you like the monkey? That's a very good teething monkey. We've got this awful contraption. We've got all kinds of things going on. Just going for a nice little walk in the sunshine. Okay, we're back from our little walk. It's a little bit strange out there because although people are being very good and, you know, staying 2 meters apart, and like when you walk past someone on the pavement, they kind of go to the other side of the pavement. One sec. But I do think that we must remember how important a bit of eye contact and a smile is, even if it means standing outside your front door, smiling at the person opposite. I tried really hard because I think we're doing a lot of this, which I think is a very strange thing actually. So a bit of eye contact, a little smile really can improve someone's day. I made this yesterday in our new Le Creuset pot. It is a chicken casserole, very easy to do. Lots of veg and good chicken. I didn't add any salt because I'm gonna be giving some to Gray. So I'm gonna sort out her lunch now, just put a little bit in this bowl. Look how glorious this weather is. I've opened the back doors. This one was open. Oh, it's so nice. It's nice to be home. We've got Bob Marley on. We're gonna have some lunch, do an Instagram live. Just given Gray an apple rice cake because sometimes when lunch is not ready on time, she needs a snack, and these are great because they take ages to eat. Right, should we get her ready? We recently got some new spoons for Gray because these were like too babyish. We need to put these away actually. Oh no, where are they? Oh, here. So they're like bamboo spoons, and then this bit's silicone, and it actually comes off so you can just chuck it straight in the dishwasher, which is great. So a little bit big for her mouth still, but they're good. So this is what the chicken casserole looks like. It's got carrot, celery, some sweet potatoes, onion, garlic, and chicken. Like we just put some chicken thighs and chicken legs in there, and it tastes delicious. Oh, it's got chopped tomatoes as well, and some low salt stock. Her little bib is from Scandi-born. Right, Gray. Rich is doing some ironing while I do the feeding. For dessert, we had some of these oat and apple balls that I'd made, and she loves mango, so we just buy pre-cut mango because we're lazy, and she had some of that. We're doing some standing practice here, so sitting on Rich's leg. Oh no.
Go get the apple.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Yeah! Over there?
Apple?
Yeah.
Okay, I've literally just like put some waves in my hair so I look a little bit more presentable, put on a hoodie, and I'm ready for our live, which is in half an hour. Look, I'm nervous, we have no plan. Anna's like super chill, and I'm like, maybe we should structure it, and she's like, nah, let's just see what happens. So we're just gonna see what happens. There should be some questions, but I sometimes find with live Instagrams it can be a bit awkward whilst you're like trying to find them. And I just hope like we have good reception and everything, but hopefully it'll be good. I'm excited. I'm just setting up a plug extension so I can make sure my phone is charging and put it on my little tripod. I'm one of those people that's so nervous to be late to things. I'm always really annoyingly early. It's like 1:20. I'm so panicked that I'm gonna like be late for this Instagram live because I think Anna has to like invite me, or I have to invite myself because she's hosting it. So I'm here, my phone's plugged in. I've got some water in case I get thirsty. I've got a cup of tea, which is probably gonna get cold in a minute. And it's like still 10 minutes to go, and I ate my lunch so fast I literally feel sick. I had leftover mac and cheese from last night. That live was so fun. I feel like it really like put everyone in such a good mood. Me and Anna said we both feel really happy after it. Everyone was commenting saying that it made them feel really happy. Gray's just waking up from her nap, so I'm just gonna go upstairs and get her. That was good timing. Hello. Okay, I've set up some little blankets outside. Rich needs to put up a security light we've been meaning to put up for ages. So I got some things for Gray to play with. She loves this puppet basket with some bits for her. And then this I saw on Instagram. We just used Tupperware and some hair bands and put some raisins in there. And it's just like fun for her to try and get the raisins out. Yesterday she actually just tipped it upside down and got one out, which I thought was kind of genius. But this will entertain her for a while. Also, don't underestimate how exciting kitchen utensils are for babies. Ooh, silicone spoon. Can you see if you can get a raisin? Oh, did you get one? Did you get one? Good girl. There you go. She only tried raisins for the first time yesterday. I wasn't sure if they were like choking hazards, but apparently they're fine. Do you want to see if you can get more? She's like, what are we doing out here? This is weird. We haven't been out in the garden yet. This is nice. We've got music playing. Yeah, she just wanted the raisins in the end. She's eating raisins. Rich is putting up security lights wherever he's gone. Like kind of wrapped up because it's kind of freezing. But oh, you're right. These two are playing over here. Gray's playing very nicely actually. And she's enjoying the light show. Wow, that's noisy. I'm making her dinner. It was meatballs, but they kind of just smushed into, I was like mixing meatballs with passata and garlic, and then it just ended up being like kind of a meaty sauce, so I'm not really sure. But I've made a little bit of couscous for her to try, but last time we tried couscous she didn't like it, so I'm going to give it a go. I didn't want to waste it all just in case she didn't like it, so I'm making pasta as a backup, and if she likes the couscous, this can be used tomorrow, so nothing's going to go to waste, but just in case she freaks out, doesn't like the couscous, I've got another option. I've just lit this candle because Gray did a stinky poo. Dark amber and ginger lily, Jo Malone. Oh, it's so nice. Using this opportunity at home to light more of my candles finally. Guys, she ate the couscous, she loved it. What I did was I started with the pasta, because I knew she'd freak out if she had it first. 1 spoonful of the pasta, and then I went for the couscous, she loved it, so we just ate the couscous. And we've got a whole pasta left for tomorrow. So now we are going back to the mango that she had for lunch. She loves mango. And Rich has gone back to the ironing. Yes, we're ironing our sheets. We are those people. They're linen sheets and they're just so much nicer when they're ironed. So boring. We need a better iron so badly. Okay, now is chill, Dummy and Hey Dougie on TV time. Wind down. Okay, this is the part of the day, I mean this is all very routine stuff really, where we come upstairs and give Gray a bath. I'm gonna get into some comfy clothes because I need to get out of these jeans. I've got this really nice set, loungewear set from the White Company. It's grey, it's like a cashmere cotton mix. It's got this like stripe down the side, so I'm gonna put this on. And then we always, oh I need to put that jumper away. We always lay out Gray's stuff for after the bath. So we've got her White Company grow bag, lay that out, her pyjamas, and then a nappy as well we've got over there. So let's take a look at the bath situation. We normally use Child's Farm bubbles, but we're running low. And so we've just been using this like Johnson's bubble bath, and her toys are everywhere. Look how nice this is. So it's just like a hoodie and the matching bottoms to go with it, and it's so cozy and comfy. Okay, time to take my makeup off. I like to spend the evening, oh I need to take my earrings out, without my makeup on, basically letting my skincare products like sink in and spend more time on my skin rather than just doing it right before bed. I'm just gonna tie my hair up. I've got this hairband that came in a Glossier set, and it's really handy for getting your hair out your face while you're doing your skincare routine. Okay, so I'm talking like semi-quiet because Gray's still not like 100% asleep, so I hope you can hear me, but I'm starting with some bamboo pads and Bioderma. I like to take my eye makeup off separately if I can. I'm just trying not to rub too hard, but just like placing it on my eyes. It's mainly for my mascara. I just like to take the bulk of the eye makeup off first so it doesn't like spread all over my face when I cleanse, but I'll get the rest off with a cleanser. So I'm going to use my Clinique Take the Day Off Balm. This came with a Drunk Elephant cleanser. It's so good, just like a little spoon to scoop the product out with. So I'm just going to like warm that up in my hands, turns into an oil, and then take all my makeup off with that. Oh, cleansing is the best step. So I can feel I've still got some more mascara, so I'm just gonna rub the lashes and take it down my neck as well, where I would have some bronzer there. Okay, and then with like slightly warm water and a muslin cloth. This is from Liz Earle Cleanse and Polish. I really like her muslins actually. I don't like using flannels, they're too thick for me. I like a thin muslin cloth. Remove the cleanser. I don't always double cleanse if I'm honest. Sometimes if I feel like I've got the time, I will. It is a good idea to double cleanse because this first step is more about taking your makeup off, and then the second cleanse is more about cleansing your skin. But we don't all have time or the energy to do it. Sometimes I do. For anyone who also suffers from eczema, I don't know if you guys saw in my last video, the wardrobe clear out, my eye eczema was so bad, it like shrunk one of my eyes. It was really bad actually, it was really swollen. But I got a prescription from the doctor. My GP did like a phone consultation with me, which was really handy actually. I'm trying like a new tactic, obviously speak to your doctor first, but I'm trying hydrocortisone, like a 1% hydrocortisone on my eye, and Umavate, which I've tried before, on my lips. But she said to do that for 5 days in a row, and then alternate days for 5 days, and then see what happens then. And I've got also some, what they're called, antihistamines. So it seems to be working really well at the moment, especially the hydrocortisone on my eye. Actually, I'm going to wait and do it before bed. I'm just going to do a really quick routine. And this is just the SkinCeuticals Hydrating B5, really hydrating serum. So I'm just going to put that on. And then in the evening, at the moment I've been using, oh, this one's right behind the camera. This is from Clarins, and it's the Plant Gold. It's like an oil emulsion, so it's a mix of oil and moisturizer. Though they don't always come out together, but this is just a really lovely, oh, I absolutely love this set. So I'm putting that all over my skin and all down my neck. And that's all I'm doing tonight. Cleanse, serum, and then like an oil. Very, very quick, simple skincare tonight. I'm gonna wash my hands. Hands are very dry from all the hand washing, but I'm just putting on lots of hand cream. Actually, the Elizabeth Arden 8-hour hand cream is very good. If you get very dry eczema hands, that's also been helping me. Okay, I'm gonna head downstairs and start on our dinner, which is gonna be the chicken casserole that I made yesterday. I need to season it, and I think we're gonna have it with barley, so I need to make some barley. I probably could have done it in the casserole, but Rich just decided today he wanted barley, so I'm gonna go do that. Okay, now what I'm gonna do, really funny actually, because Anna basically outed me on the Instagram live today. I've got one of those like robot hoovers. I got it about a month ago, and I haven't told anyone on the internet because I just thought, is it a bit indulgent? I don't know, like it feels a bit indulgent to me. And my friend got it, and then her friend got it, and everyone influenced everyone. And I was like, okay, I need one of these hoovers. They're one of those ones that you like turn on and it just goes around by itself. I always thought it was just like one of those funny things you see in a film. But actually, I think because our space is all like open, it's so worth it. And our floor shows up dust so easily, dust and like bits from the kitchen. So I was just like, I had like a bit of a fuck it day, and I got it, and oh my god, I love it so much. Like once or twice a week, we basically have to move everything out the way. So we lift all her toys and like put them all in like one corner, and then we just turn it on, and it just goes round, and it like doesn't knock into things, and you basically have to just clean the filter every now and again, like I think each time. Oh my god, I love it so much. So we're gonna put on the robot hoover now, and have a bit of a clean. Okay, we've got the hoover on. So this is the guy. We've actually put Gray on this before. We've got the most hilarious video of her sitting on this. She loved it so much. So this just goes around. So you can see it hits the chairs and then kind of makes its way around the chair. So that's just going around whilst I'm cooking. So I'm heating up the casserole in here and also cooking some barley. I'm not sure how long this will take to cook. My mum said barley takes quite a while to cook, and then I'll just add it and mix it in. And Rich, we must remember to season, because that is just not got any salt in it. Dinner is ready. Like a big spoon. This will do. Okay, so I've added the barley in. The chicken's on the bone, so you can just like cut it off. Okay, I'm gonna have dinner and finish this vlog here, and then we're gonna watch some TV, probably do some house party yapping with friends, because everyone's very excited about it and doing lots at the moment. I just wanna end this vlog by reminding you guys in the UK to stay in and don't go out unless it's really necessary. We're not on lockdown yet, we're being trusted to do social distancing properly. And if we do it properly, we hopefully won't have to go into like a serious lockdown. So go out for walks, get a bit of exercise, go to the shop if you really have to get some essentials, but there's just no need for unnecessary appointments or socializing at the moment. And I do just want to remind you guys, because you know we're all going through this together and it's really important. It's not about you catching coronavirus, it's about vulnerable people catching it and putting a strain on the NHS that they can't handle. It's the knock-on effect. It's not about you catching it. So if you're younger and you think it won't affect you, it's not about that. and sorry to end on a serious note, but I feel the responsibility to spread that message. So hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. There will be more to come, I'm sure. Let me know what kind of videos you want me to do that are at home. Most of my videos are at home anyway, but now they're like definitely at home. So I need to think of some new ideas. Robot Hoover is coming my way. I'm gonna enjoy this dinner and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.